Hello, writers and readers. This is Niece, also known as K. Real McCoy, and this is my first video for this channel. I'm very excited, so yay! Anywho, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this on any of my social medias. If you guys are following me there, I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But I am doing my first ebook, and it's going to be through Blurb. And I'm ecstatic with how easy it has been to use BookWright, which is an option that you have to do your ebook through if you use Blurb, which I love because it's so user-friendly. I can't get over how easy it has been to use this. So what I decided to do for my first video is to just kind of give you guys a very quick tutorial, because like I said, I'm still in the middle of working on my ebook, but I want to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes, I guess you can say, for how the process starts. And then as I complete it, which will be December 31st, I'm very excited about that date because that is the date that I'm releasing my book Soprano Speaks. So for anyone that has been interested in how BookWright through Blurb works, or if you're just interested in general to see something along the lines of ebooking, I hope this helps. If not, let me know what I missed in the comments below. Suggestions are always welcome. This again is my first ebook, so I am going to stumble a little bit here and there, but if I mention something and it's not quite right, again, let me know in the comments below so that way I don't keep doing it. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and at the end I decided I'm going to share something with you guys, and I'm so excited. So here goes my crash course, if you will, for ebooks through BookWright through Blurb. Follow me so far? Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay, don't mind this part. I was listening to Brown Eyed Girls as I was working on my book, so we're just going to skip over that. And right now I'm going to move the cursor down below so that I can access the actual software BookWright, which again, it's honestly, to me, it's set up just as you would any Word document. As you can see here, it's Blurb, BookWright, obviously, and it's got the options to where you can do a template or you can watch tutorials, but I've already started on my book, so we're just going to go to the second untitled one and upload that here. Shouldn't take too much longer. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Again, I've been working on this piece by piece, so I've added in my illustrations. Before, this was when I was going to do it in color, or I'm sorry, I was going to do it in black and white because I didn't think that I can afford to do it in color. But one other great feature with Blurb is it's actually really user friendly as well as cost effective. It's not going to cost me much to change it to color, so I'm going to do that. This is important here because it's the ISBN. If you know anything about ISBN, this is where potential money is made, because if you don't have that on your book, you won't be able to distribute it within retail stores like Barnes and Noble and Books A Million and all of that. So here is where you can actually go and see your entire layout of your book. It's like a book preview, so you know your pages and what you have. This here is when you're ready to upload your book, like when everything is all finished and pretty. And then this is where I am right now. I keep checking to see what my book is going to look like before I upload it. These pages are blank because that's where I'm going to put my thank yous and my titles. And as you can see here, I'm still working on actually putting in my actual poems and short stories. So like I said, I had a really great illustrator. She made all the artwork, and then I basically just wrote down the titles, and she put that, what is the correct term for it? I'm not sure right now, drawing a blank. But she put that so that I could actually add that to the book. I know there's a really fancy term for it, but I can't think of it right now. And these are the pictures, again, that are the illustrations that she made, and that's where I added them to the add folder. Right now I'm going to add in my cover photo because obviously book needs a cover. And again, I'm changing it from black and white to color, so I'm selecting the color option and it's uploading now. Again, it runs, honestly, to me it just runs as if you're using Microsoft Office or Word or any of those programs. So again, I can't stress how easy this has been to do, and it was one of the things that I was not looking forward to doing. So The one catch with doing it through Blurb is you have to have that, I believe it's RTF. Your format has to be in RTF, any of the work that you're doing. So especially if it's text. So I just uploaded it because I've been converting everything from Word to RTF. I hope that's the right acronym, but can't really read it from here. Now that I have the additional RTF here, I'm just going to go ahead and add it to the page that I want it to, which is under the title poem that I have here. And you go, just drag it down. The borders pretty much tell you what you're doing, and if you do something that the system doesn't like, it makes sure to let you know really quickly, and it'll explain to you why that's not working. As you can see here, towards the top right hand side, that little hazard sign I mentioned before, it'll tell you if you're not doing something right or something doesn't configure well. So with this, I already knew going in. I just wanted to show you guys an example. If your font isn't one that Blurb has, Blurb likes or approves, it will let you know. Right now my size was off, so it's telling me that I need to change the size, and I've done that. So now I'm going to change the font because it doesn't like the font that I originally typed the work in. And this is all the user-friendly fonts that Blurb has approved. So I've already selected one, and I just wanted you guys again to see what that would look like in case it happens to you when you go in to do that. So now I'm just trying to make sure that everything else lines up appropriately so I can get rid of the little hazard box, which is really cool about Blurb. Again, it actually allows you to just click within that program, and I can change it to the font that I would like to use. And don't worry if you can't find the font that you were using beforehand. I am sure, like, if you can see here, there are tons and tons of fonts. You will find one that is very close to the one that you were using. Just for one reason or another, Blurb doesn't, allow you to use certain fonts, and that's fine. I totally get it. So I just, obviously I clicked over all my Word, and I've changed the font, or so I thought. And for one reason or another, I just couldn't manage to figure out, okay, you need to click over all your words. There you go. And then I had to go back in, and I couldn't remember exactly where the font was that I selected. So again, it's just giving you a quick rundown on the top left-hand side, or I guess you'd say the middle left-hand side, of all the many fonts that you have to choose from. And then I finally remembered, oh yeah, it's up top. So I've selected my font, and now my little box is gone. Yay! So according to Blurb, this page is good. So I exit out of that, and then as you can see, my illustration kind of got in the way, so I tried to adjust the size again, and Blurb wasn't having it. So I had to I went ahead and I lined up my poem the way I wanted it to show, and now it's telling me, okay, go back and change that, which I'm not going to because I'm happy with where it's sized. So I'm trying to access my illustration, which I did, and now I am going to move it because it's in the way and you can't really read what I wrote. So I'm getting rid of that because I decided just on the spot that I will have to make that page just the page for illustration until I can figure out another way to size it so that I can add both poems on their separate pages. But I really love my illustrations, you guys. I have to have them. So yeah, and I figured the illustrations were important because like I said, I had a great illustrator, and I just gave her my work, and I was like, whatever inspires you after you read this, that's what I want, because I really want my first ebook to be something that inspires someone in some way. And I was blown away at what she managed to put down on paper after reading my work. It was just like, wow, this is really happening. So now I'm just kind of nitpicking and making sure that everything lines up just so. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to preview that work beforehand. And this is what it's going to look like when it's actually in the book. You guys, it's awesome. That's what my ebook is going to look like, and it still blows my mind to actually see that. So again, I'm just checking to see what I have here, and then I remember that's right, I'm changing all of that because it's not going to be in black and white anymore, it's going to be in color. So here you can see the ones that I've already switched over to color that I've already uploaded. So this one was interesting. As you can see, my original work was in black and white. Now when I go to try to put that in color and switch that, there's a reason why I can't. Because when you originally start your ebook through BookWright on Blurb, you select what size your book is going to be, whether your book is going to have color illustrations or black and white. So word to the wise, no matter how many times you try to change a black and white photo to color, you will not be able to do that until you do one more thing. Now I have to go back up and find the tab that will show me how to change that, and see, again, trial and error. It's totally fine if you don't know right away, because like you can see, I just went to photo because I'm thinking, oh, it's a photo, I can change it in there. Not so fast, Slitty Sicker. Like it's not happening. So I went here to that tab and it's right after that, so you can see it here. There you go. Titles, nope, I have to change it to color, and there it is. Ain't she pretty? I love staring at these pictures, you guys don't even know. So now I'm happy with that additional change. I'm just saving it, and yeah, so I'm probably going to resize it now that I'm looking at it again. As you can see on the left side of the cover, that is my handwriting, and then the illustration is obviously done by the illustrator. So now I'm adding my book cover to the first page, and that is what it's going to look like as soon as I finish resizing it and all that stuff. And that is, again, my super quick, super easy, quick tutorial introduction to BookWright, offered off of the Blurb website for anyone that is interested in doing their own ebook or books in general. Thank you.
So, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, especially if you are also if you are an independent author or a self-published author. I really would like to, discuss how your experience has been using ebooks, or is there a certain website that you would recommend? There are several that I am considering posting my work to, but so far Blurb seems to be the one that I am most comfortable with using. If you are a reader mostly, what do you think of the cover? That's one of my key things, because it's Soprano Speaks, and I wanted to do something that really captured me, and I happen to be friends with a really good illustrator, and I think she captured that extremely well. Like, when I first saw the cover, I was at work and I was trying not to cry because I thought it was so awesome. Like, she did such an amazing job. But again, I would love to know what your thoughts are. I'm pretty new to the whole author, writer, novel, ebook, self-publishing community, which is why I created this additional page, is because I wanted to kind of reach out and get some honest feedback behind the scenes and things like that before I release any of my work. So again, your comments are very much appreciated. Please be sure to like and subscribe to follow more behind the scenes footage. Also, I'll be posting, any new work that I do in advance, either here. You can also, again, find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then I also have a page on WordPress under www.sopranomusings.com. And I just want to thank you guys again so much for checking out my channel. There is a saying that I have on my main channel, and I would like to bring that through here as well, because I feel like that is the most important thing with almost everything that I do, and that is be inspired, stay inspiring, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again.